Good morning. I have officially been on progesterone for 3 months, so I wanted to give you all an update. So, if you haven't watched my last one, watch my last video of why I started progesterone, because I'm just going to get right into it in this video. Over the last 3 months, let's go over it. So, my first month of using progesterone, I had one of the easiest periods ever. I had no blood clots. The blood from your period should be like a bright red color, which it was almost the whole time. Which, when I had no progesterone, it was very dark, lots of blood clots, lots of PMS symptoms. And that is because your estrogen and your progesterone need to have a correct ratio. So when it's like low progesterone is very much saying estrogen dominance because there's nothing out to balance the estrogen, right? So when my progesterone was up and where it needed to be, at least it seems from me, I had the best period. 4 to 5 days, ready to go, never too much bleeding, never too heavy, just like a very easy, oh, my period. Cool. Oh my God, life-changing. Now, the second month, that one was probably the worst period that I've had in a long time. Started my period in the middle of the night, which is kind of strange for me. And then I went to a Legree class and I had to leave halfway. Now, it was like the combo class. It was crazy. I was bleeding like crazy. It was just not a good thing. And I never leave a class early, but I had to leave. That period was really rough. No bueno. But I know that I haven't had progesterone for fucking years, and taking 1 month of a cream progesterone is not going to fix 12 years of my life. You know what I mean? 12 years, probably longer than that. And so now I am waiting to get my period for the third month. And it should be coming today or tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow. The 24th is when I've been having it, which is great because it's been very much on the day, like perfect cycle, which is fantastic as well. And now moods, because I'm taking my progesterone day 15 of my cycle. So like day 1 is when you start your period. And then you just count from the initial day, 15 days after that, that is when I will start the progesterone cream for 2 weeks until I actually get my period. Does that make sense? Maybe that wasn't best. And so I put on the cream basically for 2 weeks, and it was so nice this last week because I had finals, which are just stressful, and I was able to wear the progesterone, and I was just so calm. I was just like, I'm good. Not everything needed a reaction in the sense, but I also didn't have just so much anxiety because a symptom of low progesterone is anxiety. And I remember the first day I put progesterone 3 months ago. It was the first day that I had a calm day in a really, really, really long time. So overall, I'm really happy with where it's going and the trajectory of better periods, less PMS symptoms, and less anxiety for me. And this is just by the cream progesterone that you can buy I bought mine at the local health food store. Now, again, this is just my experience. I'm not telling you to do anything, but it might be something you want to bring up with your doctor of hey, let me get my hormones checked. Because progesterone, I literally, if you haven't watched the other video, was at a level of a postmenopausal woman. So I'm 60 years old and I'm 28. And the reason for that is the precursor that makes progesterone is also going to make cortisol. So either you're going this way or you're going that way. And I was going that way to the cortisol. So my progesterone, it was not a priority in my body because my body thinks it's being attacked by a fucking bear all the time. So there we go. So progesterone cream is a win. Is this a life fix? No. But I do want to caveat, my mom never had any progesterone. Also never had any testosterone. Same with me. So I don't know if it could be a genetic component to it. Sorry, I'm looking at birds outside. But I know how it feels without it. And I don't want to live without it. I'm okay with taking progesterone for the time being. Now, when I get out of school and my life is a little bit less hectic, less 30 units, I can see where I'm at there. Because really it's just decreasing your stress. Now, one thing I do want to mention, taking progesterone is not the end-all be-all. You do have to make lifestyle changes as well. So for me, that is upping the protein, that is taking vitamin C. I love these things because you do need 750 milligrams a day in vitamin C to even make progesterone. And zinc, you need zinc, but not that many grams. There's other things I had to do to help my body. So it's not here's your hormones. Hormones are the signaler letting you know, signaler. I like that too, that's good. letting you know what the fuck are you doing. You know what I mean? So it's like you have to go back in and you have to start journaling. You have to start reading. And why are those things? Why does every influencer say that? Because it actually calms your mind. Like if you look at people who have the Aura Ring, when they read or journal or like read their Bible, they are so less stressed. Not only do they feel it, but their body feels it that way and it shows up on that damn ring. So it's very interesting. And it's lifestyle changes. It's lifestyle changes for everything. So along with taking the progesterone, I've made lifestyle changes of getting my steps in a day, hitting my protein goals, about like 130, 150 in protein a day, taking vitamin C, and honestly, sleeping more. And that's another thing that progesterone has helped with a lot. Like when I put that on, out like a light, and I sleep so good. For me, progesterone has changed my life. I know that I'm technically not perimenopause, but my lab tests are post-menopause, so I can understand what you're saying. Just the cream has helped me immensely. So yeah, if you are struggling and you're feeling the sense of anxiety and just like you're trying to get pregnant and all these things, get your hormones checked, talk with your doctor, and it is life-changing. So I just want to put that out there and update you guys my 3-month progesterone journey, that I'm doing great. I'm excited to see what my next period brings and how it is. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please let me know down below. Again, I am a naturopathic medical student. I'm in my 3rd year, so I actually deal with a lot of patients who are perimenopause and menopause, and that is where my life has taken me because I had thyroid cancer. So when I talk with patients, I understand what's going on. And so that is why I'm glad I got help myself, because now I can share my experience with you guys. So yeah. All right. I'll see you in another 3 months.